Hello, guys. It's definitely
Well,
allergy season. I'm kind of like sniffly today, but it's been very windy. Welcome in Jennifer Ocean Homestead, Robin from Garden State So and So, and Simply Jan Homestead. Welcome in, guys. If you can hear us right now, if you would share this out on your community tab to get a few more folks in here for this live, that would be awesome. We would definitely appreciate that. So we thought we'd talk about the Ozark meetup for a little bit. We were going to talk about gardening, and then she has a story about a baby goat that she was going to tell. And so we're just going to touch on a few different subjects. And if you have any questions about the Ozark meetup, or if you're considering going to it, you can put your questions in the chat. And if we don't know, then I'm sure we can get Jan to answer your questions on that. Hello, Daniel Boone Sports Highlights. Welcome in. Hello, Ann. Welcome in. So how are you doing today, Lynda?
I'm busy. It's been a busy day, an eventful day.
Me
So,
too.
yeah, just
I've been out
running
in the
all
garden.
over.
I've been out in the garden today working on cleaning up areas and potting up herbs and flowers for the yard. That's what I've been working on today.
That sounds like fun. I would
Yeah,
love to have been out
it
there.
is. It is fun. The wind has kind of slowed me down a little bit, but I feel like it's a blessing in that I would be trying to rug plant way too many plants if I hadn't had the wind slowing me down. So I kept going, oh, it's awful out there. I can't do it today. And so it's putting me down. And really, I should be planting like somewhere between this Saturday and next Saturday is actually around our last frost date. Hello, CB Huga Homestead. Welcome in. But I usually plant a little bit earlier, especially since it's been so warm here.
Yeah, it warmed up quite a bit today. I mean, it was in the 60s and windy, but it was cloudy. It was really cloudy.
Yeah. What you planning on having for dinner tonight?
I haven't decided yet.
I
We're
got
just
some
running so
chicken
fast that I just did
thighs.
not plan.
I got some chicken thighs out. That's all. That's all the planning I've done. I have the
I do
meat
have chicken
on
thighs that I can use.
the counter right now. That's all. That's all I planned. I don't have any clue what I'm going to do with it.
I'm glad you reminded me because I have a whole package of chicken thighs in the fridge that need to be cooked. So that's good.
Hi, Heather. Welcome in.
Yep.
Yeah, it's been so windy. Do your seeds scatter in the wind? Yeah. Yeah, there's been some rough days. I was trying to plant out some sunflowers and it was just crazy bad out there. In one section I planted all store-bought sunflowers, about 4 different varieties. And the other area, Heather was like, well, just use some of yours. And I was like, okay. So I went into my thing and I had a couple of sunflower heads from my mammoth sunflowers. And I started crunching it, because it's really hard and crunchy because it's from last year. And there was so many sunflowers out of that. So then I planted in one section where my own sunflowers. So we'll see what does better, mine or the store
Oh,
bought. Hello, you girl row. Welcome in. Butler Family Farm. Hello, hello.
hi Jerry, how you doing?
But I'm
Susan.
excited about gardening. I feel like I need more pots though, because I've been trying to spread out all the protective plants everywhere because I had such a terrible bug year last year. So I've been putting the basil and the marigolds and the nasturtiums and what's another one? Is it petunias? I mean, I've been just like putting all that stuff everywhere because I was just don't want to have another bad bug year. And I was out there and I was making a video of my beets. And sure enough, there was one of those I think it was a fungus gnat eating the top of the beet, little tiny
Oh
seedling.
wow. Wow.
And I'm like, I grabbed something and I was like, I look like a crazy person out there trying to kill this bug with a plastic fork, but yeah. So then I decided to put a basil in a pot in front of it, and a sage, because the sage is another protective plant they don't like the smell of.
Mm-hmm.
Also, I'm feeling like I need to sprinkle some diatomaceous earth on top of it.
Yeah.
There's a lot of critters that'll help with. So hopefully, but yeah.
Yeah, gardening's a slow process right now here, and probably is throughout most of the area that's been experiencing this kind of weather that we've had. Because
Yeah.
I mean, this year I can't plant anything until I can get a trailer load of
Dirt.
compost. Yeah, and so I don't even have that in my beds yet because we can't take the trailer and go get it and bring it back, because I mean it's been too wet, or it's been too, the
Snowy.
weather's just been too, it's been terrible. And we'd never be able to get it back to the garden because the ground was so mushy. And so, hopefully this week we have a week of dry weather. So hopefully this week we'll be able to go get some and get it into the garden beds.
Hi, Mountain Grandma. Welcome in.
I
Is
can
there
only-
anything is there anything you're excited to plant this year, Lynda, in your garden?
I always get excited over tomatoes and cabbage.
Yeah.
Always. I mean, those are some of my favorites that I get the most excited about because
I get the most excited about my zucchini and my tomatoes.
yeah, I get excited about zucchini sometimes. It just depends. Zucchini's so hit and miss here with the squash bugs that I mean you can plant all
What
kinds
my
of things
plan
around them.
is in my squash bed, because I moved it, because last year I actually had vine borers.
Mm-hmm.
So I have garlic planted where my zucchini normally is. I have all
Yeah.
that garlic from Jan planted, to hopefully they'll wake up and go, ooh, it stinks here, and leave,
Yeah.
hopefully.
I try to do stuff like that, but I think one of the issues is where our garden sits is close to the woods and to the wood line, and there's a lot of, I think they just come over from the wood line, a lot of the bugs. Excuse me. Now you've got me clearing my throat. But
Yeah, my allergies have been terrible. But so I did a video probably about 2 months ago, the 21 plants that will help you combat bugs or whatever.
yeah.
So I did that video, and I tried, like, even in the seed swap and everything, I tried to buy those seeds and get all those seeds and just plant those seeds everywhere, because I don't know what else to do.
Yeah. I've noticed one of the best things, Gail,
Uh-huh.
when I've had the least amount of bugs is in my raised beds that are up off the ground, that have a barrier underneath, and there's no other plants around them that will attract a bug, attract the bugs. And I've done well with that, but I don't always want, you really don't want to take up your beds with zucchini when that's the only place I can grow. Carrots is in my the root crops I can only grow in the raised beds because we're solid clay. And
we have clay here too.
Yeah.
The clay's pretty bad. So my strategy is, in the raised bed that I'm going to do my zucchini, I'm actually planting the marigolds now
Mm-hmm.
and trying to get them up first.
Yeah, that'd be a good idea.
When now the marigold that was under the grow light, I've already transferred it over to that bed to get it established. And on top of that, I also planted seeds. So there'll be marigolds here and here on both sides where it's going to be. And then I'm also going to plant squash in the one next to it and in the one next to it. I had to move my squash, basically. I also have basil and onions and all the stinky stuff all around as best as I can. Just trying to see if I can possibly get a good harvest of things. Hello, Penny Ortiz. Welcome in. So I'm trying, but I don't know. I've heard bad things, like people who had a bad bug year the next year also have a bad bug year. So I'm trying really hard for that to not to happen, but I don't know how it's going to go. I don't know
Yeah,
how, you never know. One year you could grow the most wonderful tomatoes, and the next year they're flop. And one year you grow the most beautiful ground cherries, the next year nothing. Whatever it is that you do good on could be a terrible crop this year, and something else could be a really good crop. So you never ever know what's going to be your good crop or your bad crop.
Yeah.
So many variables to gardening. Hello, Crystal's Pets and Plants. Welcome in. Hello, Lena Doyle Crafting. Welcome in. Crystal, I saw that you joined the Survival Seeds collaboration. That was cool. Saw you on the entry list.
Yeah, I have to agree with Heather. She said, what'd she say back there? That she was excited over fall because it's done. And then Anne, I think it was, came back and said that's when she gets sad. Well, I'm kind of the combination of the two. I'm excited that it's over and I'm done canning and putting food away because I get tired of canning all the stuff. But the sad part to me is when you can't get a fresh tomato and you can't.
Oh, I know. I'm actually thinking about in the fall and winter this year starting hydroponics. So I've picked out an area because I've been doing it out here in the utility room, but there's actually no heat in that room. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't have the central heat and air in there. So I'm thinking about, there's a shelf in the dining room that has the central heat and air. And I'm thinking, it's like an old fashioned microwave rack, baker's rack, I call it. Mm-hmm. And if I could relocate all the things on it, right?
Yeah.
Then I could take that rack and do at least 3 different hydroponic systems there, maybe more.
Yeah, you could.
So that's
they have those towers that you can put in your garage if you have a garage.
We actually turned our garage into a living room.
Oh, okay.
And then later on, we built on a carport, and we had some cement work done. So we would have a wheelchair ramp because he has an uncle who's in a wheelchair. We also thought for the future, if we ever needed it too, it would be there. So we had a bunch of cement work done also for flooding, to keep from flooding.
Yeah.
So, and we got a camper last year, so we have to have something cover it. And I'm sorry, I'm losing my voice here. That's how bad my allergies are.
Wow. Oh.
Everybody's got these cute, adorable little goat pictures.
No, my baby goat's not doing too well. The one that I had to bring inside, it's not doing very well. So it's frustrating, but it is what it is. He's just as cute as can be, and he just doesn't want to eat. I mean, I have tried and tried. Never had a baby that would not eat. And so I'm using a syringe and, trying to get.
You want to know my suggestion?
Milk down it that way. What's that?
Lay your hands on him and pray for him. That's my suggestion.
Yeah.
I don't know anything about oaths, but I do believe in the power of prayer. Just put your hands on him. And after losing my cat last year, Curly Sue, I'm just terrified of losing another pet. I literally put my hands on the cat that I have and I pray for him because I'm just like, God, please don't take him. I don't have children. Can you at least let me keep my pets for a while? Please, please,
Yeah.
It was terrible. It was so sad.
It's rough. We were raised
like my daughter because she was inside with me all day. Hubby's at work. I'm here by myself. and
Yeah.
she was my baby. And when she died, I was just like,
Yeah, it is rough.
it was in mourning. It's still, when I see pictures of her or little video, I see a video or a short where she was in it. I haven't been able to go back and watch them yet, but someday.
Yeah.
I'm not there yet, but it's been a year. This month will be the 1 year anniversary
Yeah.
of her passing. And my logo that Critter Creek made, that's Curly
Mhm.
Sue on that picture.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
So
It's hard when you get really attached, and I try not to get attached, because I don't want to be attached.
I know.
I mean, especially with our farm animals, I really, really try not to be attached because we raise sheep. And when you raise sheep, you'll have a high percentage of lambs that just do not make it. And it's sad because they're just adorable. And with this baby goat, I think the survival rate for goats is quite a bit higher than for sheep, for baby lambs. And it's so cute. It's so stinking cute that, I could easily get really attached to it because it is so cute. And I've raised, I'm not kidding you, we probably raised 50 lambs inside our house, in, bottle baby lambs inside of our house. And some of them you spend a lot of time with and work with them. And then a month later, they just didn't make it. And so you just never know. You really never know what's wrong with them internally, what they were born with. Just like people, and you just don't know what's going on with them. And yeah, it's difficult, but it's cute as can be. And the other one's just getting along really well out there with Mama. And she knew something was wrong because she was like, take my baby, kind of, you could just see that in her. Most of them are having a fit when you take their babies. And she
wants you to help.
She wanted me to help, and she was relieved. And so, then I really got suspicious, but we brought
It's hard
it
to
in.
watch them struggle like that. It's so painful. It's hard to watch.
But I've got him in there in the shower on a really soft blanket. He is standing up, and I did give him some sheep drench, the nutritional sheep drench, goat drench for babies, and keep giving it a syringe at a time of formula. I had milked Mama, and Mama, so I did get colostrum right away. I gave it to the baby right away. And but it looks like, he's just struggling. So if he does bounce back, he'll be right back out there as soon as possible. And I don't want to keep him in here too long because I don't want Mom to turn around and reject him. So she may have rejected him now. I don't know. Yeah. Jan's nursing a chick right now. So that's what's going on with my little farm here.
Yeah.
It's always, it's hard, but it's a lot more than people realize. You kind of
Apparently something got me outside when I was out there.
Yeah.
With my voice.
You kind of have to develop a thick skin when it comes to it, because otherwise you just be brokenhearted all the time.
I know. I've gotten a little bit better about the chickens, but
yeah.
But the cats are a different story.
Yeah, I know. I'm so attached to my cats and dogs, and yeah. You don't necessarily want to be that attached, because somewhere down the road your heart's going to be broken.
Yep. You want to talk about the Ozark meetup a little bit?
Yeah. So make sure if you haven't gotten your reservations for Palm de Terra State Park in Missouri, that you get your reservations because we really want you to come. It's the Ozark meetup and it's being hosted by Simply Jan Homestead. Jan's in the chat, and Gail and I are co-hosting it, and we are going to have a blast. It's June 6th through the 8th. There's going to be places for RVs, places for tents, I believe, and there are cabins available, but you need to make your reservation ahead of time. And I'm sure there's some Airbnbs around the lake. And the lake is beautiful. If you ever get to go there, it is a beautiful lake. And it's just
There's also
really,
hotels around as well.
yeah, there's also hotels around. It's a beautiful area. And yeah, Jan, it is the good, bad, and the ugly of farm life. But there's beautiful hotel or beautiful, it's a beautiful area. And just you get a chance to come. We'd love to have you come. There's going to be a lot of fun. Gail's got some stuff planned. She's go ahead and
yeah. We're going to have a seed swap table where you can bring some seeds you want to give away and also take some back that you want. We're going to do a typical meal of hot dogs and hamburgers.
Sides.
Planning on going to the meetup. You can send me what you're going to bring so we can make sure that we don't have like 10 potato salads and 1 pie. You know what I mean? So I'm going to go through and make up a list. Let me write that down real quick so I don't forget. And so I'm going to be taking the food list at Gail's Southern Living 22 at yahoo.com. So if you're planning to come to the meetup, you know for sure you're coming. At that point, you can send me an email and let me know. I'm going to write down food list.
And there's going to be a lot of great giveaway gifts. There's going to be karaoke, which is going to be a lot of fun because we'll get to see Gail and some of you others up there.
Cornhole, some the what do you call it? The ladder ball.
Yeah, games.
Arts, all kinds of games. We're going to have giveaways for the adults and the children.
And the kids, yep. So bring your family. I mean, don't just, you're welcome to bring your children and just have a blast. Make it a family vacation. We don't care. It'll be a lot of fun. And we're going to have a jamming. I can't even remember what I was going to call it. Anyway, a jam contest where you bring your favorite jam. You need to bring 2 jars of jam at least. And I don't know, Jan, I'm going to try to make cornhole before we get there. If I get my shop built, it's coming along.
I'm bringing ladder ball, darts, and the karaoke machine.
Yeah. And so there'll also be a table of free stuff, with some free stuff on it and you can, if you have extras of something that you want to get rid of, you can just set it on that table and people can just pick it, take it away with them. It may be used or lightly used, or it may be still brand new in a box of something that that particular person didn't have a use for, but knew somebody else could have a use for it. So there's going to be a lot of fun things there. And then, of course, as content creators, hand out stickers and whatever.
Yeah. If you're coming as a content creator and you've never gone to a meetup before, people hand out stickers, t-shirts, mugs, all kinds of stuff, keychains.
Yeah.
So if you're planning to come into the meetup, if you can afford it, and or if some people know how to make stuff, make up your stickers, bring it, if you want to bring something for the giveaway, you can. If you're planning to come to the meetup, you can bring something to add to the giveaway if you want. If you don't have it, don't even worry about it, because
don't even worry about it.
Hosts are actually bringing more than one thing, so that will kind of make up for the people who didn't. And it should be where, most people will be getting something.
Yeah, and
something.
Some YouTubers even set up booths of stuff, of their merchandise that they make, maybe in their business that they want to sell, shirts, stickers, whatever. It's all up to you. And you just have to make sure that you bring what you need, because
yeah, I'm going to add Giant Jenga to our list of games.
Yeah. Do you know who has it? Do you have it?
Adrian's bringing Giant Jenga.
Oh, Adrian's bringing it. Okay.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Thank you, Adrian. We appreciate that.
Yeah, that'll be a blast.
It'll be a blast. Yeah. Pretty much like the 2 yurts are like right here. And then I'm in this cabin. Tony's in this cabin. And there'll be, there'll probably be some people in tents in the middle, maybe Brenda or somebody,
And there is
we're going to try to bring some lights and string it up between all our camps in the middle of wherever we're at. Somewhere in the middle of there, we'll kind of make up a section. We'll have fireside chats. That was probably my favorite part, meeting new people, of course, but also the fireside chat, just sitting around. And that's actually when I met Lynda and her daughter. Was at the fireside chat at the Ozark meetup last year.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun. I'm really excited too, Adrian. It'll be so much fun.
That's literally our next trip that's coming up, is the Ozark meetup. So we're trying to get our camper stocked up. We did a little trip a little while back, a little fishing trip. So I was writing down things that we needed for the camper, trying to make sure that we have everything. And it's going to be really fun. I think it's going to be a blast.
I keep getting notifications on my computer.
That'll be fun. Yeah. And I'm going to try to bring some, nothing too fancy, but some kind of little bags that you can take your seeds back in. So you bring some, and then you'll have a bag to, like, say if somebody comes and they didn't know we were doing it, they could still take back a bag of seeds with them. There's not going to be anyone monitoring it. You just come, take what you want, and leave what you brought.
Yeah.
So.
Adrian's asking if you can share a checklist for the new people.
I can do that. I can make one.
Yeah. Where do you want to post it on a
I'll
checklist?
make a video.
Yeah, make a video. That'd be great.
I'll make a video. We need some informational videos coming out.
Yeah.
I already made like a couple a while back, sometime last year. So I'll go ahead and add that to the playlist. I'll make up a little, and Lynda will be putting out informational videos. Jan will be putting out informational videos. As we get closer, me and Jan and Lynda will all be up on a panel talking about the Ozark meetup. If you have any questions, just ask, text us, email us, and we'll let you know.
And this year, Jan wanted everyone to know we have a big YouTube meetup banner. So that's been ordered, right?
I was having a little trouble with something that I need my husband to help me with. Something to do with Google and passwords. It's anyway, it's there. It can be ordered. I'll get it done this weekend. That's on my list of things to do too.
So we're going to have that. So that'll be exciting.
It's some kind of problem. But yeah, we're going to have a really cool, I'd like to maybe order something to give away that has to do with the meetup itself. So that would be cool. A checklist. That's a good idea, Adrian. I like that idea.
And then maybe
That'd be cool if Mickey from Critter Creek could come. That'd be kind.
Yeah, he said he was coming. He
Yeah.
said he was coming.
That's cool. That would be
He'll
so
be
cool.
there.
That would be awesome to get to meet him. He is so talented. Yeah, I think I have some, Adrian. Yeah, I need to get together like a big box of stuff I'm going to bring to the meetup because I have gifts to bring. And then there's a couple of items that people were supposed to get, and it was cheaper just to bring it. So, like, I had something I was going to give Jan.
Hi, Charles.
So,
yeah, the yurts. Adrian was asking about the yurts and a checklist for the yurts. I'm not sure what kind of checklist you're talking about, but
I think there's only one. Oh, what Jan wants a list about the yurts?
no, Adrian.
Oh,
Are you wanting information
I
on
think
how to?
there's only 3 yurts.
Only 3 yurts. There are more cabins.
In one. There's only one more yurt left. I don't know if anybody's reserved it.
Yeah.
Or not, if it's still available. Somebody could have reserved it, but it's possible it could still be available.
Yeah, and the yurts
the details. I'll work on a checklist for the newbies. I'll do that one.
Yeah, the yurts are nice because they set their backyard of the yurts. The balcony looks out on the lake. Now there's a bunch of trees there, but you can still see the lake.
Mm-hmm. I think there actually is a little tiny small hotel on the premises somewhere.
Oh, really? Yeah, I didn't know that.
Yeah, in my informational video with Ozark Meetup playlist, in the description box, I'm adding all the details about the meetup. So if you're looking for some information, those 2 little videos I put out last year. Also, when I do this new video for Adrian or whoever else needs the information, I'll include all that information in the description box as well.
Because
hello.
we literally have 3 months.
Hi, Ginger.
Hi, Ginger.
Yeah, it's very exciting. I was asking hubby, I was like, well, what trip is next? He's like, Ozark Meetup. I'm like, okay. And then we got a family reunion in July. And then we got my niece's wedding in August.
Wow.
We're going to have boom, 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 a trip every year.
You're busy. There's a marina, 4 trailer cabins.
Anabar at Good Enough Homestead. Welcome in.
Yeah.
Yeah, there are cabins and trailers. I think Adrian is staying in one of the trailer type cabins.
Yeah.
Also, if you're renting some kind of facility, try to make sure you know all the details about what it has in it. Like, does it have pots and pans and blankets and sheets? Does it have a vaulted toilet or a full toilet? Does it have a shower? Does it have a kitchenette or a microwave? Try to make sure you know exactly what amenities are there so you're prepared for that.
Yeah, and I suspect, I know that the yurts, you walk into the yurt and you have a couch that turns into a bed, and then you have a set of bunk beds. One's a double bed or queen or something, and then you have a little table, a fridge, and a microwave, and an air conditioner. And it does not have any pots or pans, or in fact, you're not supposed to cook inside. So I took everything like I would take camping, and a cook stove, and did my cooking outside, except for what you can cook in the microwave inside. Mm-hmm. And yeah, so be sure to take, I would say, take something to cook in, utensils, plates, blankets. They don't come with blankets or towels or anything like that. At least the yurts don't. Now, I don't know about the cabins, but I kind of suspect it's probably close to the same.
Yeah, it's like you're staying in a cabin, but you bring everything with you.
Yeah.
I think most of them you have to bring your sheets, blankets, pillows, all
Yeah.
that stuff.
Yeah.
Most of the cabins I've ever stayed in. Now there was one that was like a hotel kind of, to where
Yeah.
it had the blankets and stuff, which I really don't like sleeping in those. I don't know why. I don't know why I think it's different than a hotel, but it should be the same as a hotel. Between each person, they would wash it.
Yeah. Yeah. But just take your sheets.
Yeah, I
Right.
agree.
Take your
Sure,
sheets.
I agree.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's going to be a lot of fun. Welcome in, Robin Hood Homestead. Yeah, it's
Oh,
going to be
thank
a lot of
you.
fun. So if there's a way that you can get to the Ozark meetup, it would be a blast. Bring anything you would need to go tent camping. We will make sure to list too. So even if you're going to sleep in a tent, it's still in your cooler, you could still bring like hamburger patties and things like that, because there'll be places to cook, because
Yeah.
each campsite has, like, our campsite that we have will have a grill, which you're welcome to use. We're also going to bring a grill. Tony's going to have a grill. So don't worry about it. Even if you're doing something else, you can bring your food to this area where all the Ozark people are and use the grills there. So if you plan on tent camping, you still have a way to cook your food.
Yeah. Oh, it's fun. It's
Yeah.
fun.
I call it glamping because we're in the camper. He
Yeah.
laughed at me when I said that. He's like, "This isn't glamping." I said, "You have a bathroom, you have a way to cook, you have air conditioning. That's glamping. Oh, you can watch TV and listen to the radio.
Yeah.
That's glamping."
Pretty nice, huh?
Yeah.
Come to think of it, I don't know if those yurts have TVs, but
The potluck is on Saturday.
yep.
Yeah. Bring your pillow. Yes, bring your pillow. My camper's already set up with all that stuff, so I'll just have to add what food as it gets closer, I'll make a food list and bring stuff that we're going to eat, but also bring stuff to add to the community meals and stuff like that too. So yeah,
I have to
it'll
move the chairs, Robin. Yeah. So it'll be a lot of fun.
Yeah, it will be a lot of fun. Is there breakfast too? Yeah, I mean, I guess people. Oh, I mean,
we made our own last year.
oh, we'll be making bacon and eggs probably in ours for sure. You know, usually we try to do whatever's the easiest. We might have like I might bring some of those protein waffles because I'll probably be eating some things as a treat because it's vacation, but also I want to keep some of my common meals as things I typically eat all the time, so I don't fall too far off the diet. Yeah,
I'm going to be bringing slippers. Are you bringing slippers?
Slippers. We should. Are we going to take pictures in our slippers?
Yeah, we need a slipper.
That would be fun.
Yeah, we should have a slipper contest. Everybody bring their favorite slipper.
Oh, we can all sit down in chairs and then have somebody take a picture of all of our feet.
Yeah, wouldn't that be funny?
That would be a cute picture.
That would be. It would be really cute. Okay, ladies, so make sure you bring your slippers.
Microwave, coffee pot, full-size refrigerator are also included. Okay, that's included in your cabin that you're staying in, Adrienne, the one that you reserved? Opposite channels. I'm still trying to figure out what they mean by that.
She said Adrienne knows. Clubbed, and she's on the opposite channel.
Oh, yeah. I get it. One of them's on Gail's channel, one of them's on Lynda's channel. Okay, that's
Thank you for subbing. Because you're on my channel, I know. I'm pretty sure you were.
Yeah, they are on your channel.
Yeah.
All camper cabins offer an outdoor picnic table and a fire pit. And also the RV spots do as well. I know we're going to bring at least one bundle of wood because we bought it for this last time we went out. And we didn't use it because it was so cold. We didn't want to sit out there. So we'll just go ahead and bring that. So we'll have at least one night's wood. We'll have enough for one night. So if there's something you have at your house and you're planning on coming, if you just have piles and piles of wood, maybe a couple of people could consider bringing one night's worth, because we might have, at least a couple of nights of sitting at the fire. I'm bringing mine. Oh, her slippers. I'll have to put my slippers in the camper and make sure they're nice and clean.
Yeah.
We can.
Are yours Peg?
Huh?
Do you have Peg Bundy slippers?
Mine. Well, you probably don't remember the pictures, but we all put up pictures of our slippers, and mine have a back on them because I don't like the flip-flop kind, because in the winter I want my whole foot to be warm. So hubby kept buying me the flip-flop kind, and finally I went to Walmart and picked out a pair and took a picture of it so he would know the kind I actually wanted.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, my feet are cold, and that doesn't help when the back of my heel is not covered. Or stand in the circle. That could be good.
Jennifer, if I'm able to get a cornhole board made, I will paint it pastel purple with sparkles.
Oh no.
All glitter spray, okay? I will paint it like that. How's that? And then we'll take a picture of it if I'm able to get it finished. I'm
a camper cabin. Huh.
Are they like a pop-up camper? Is that what it is? Like a pop-up tent camper?
I thought she was in a trailer camper, but I don't know. She made her reservation on her own, so I just don't know. Lynda,
I'm very close, but
very close.
Yesterday I got docked, or overnight I got docked some hours. Go figure. How do you figure that? Because I had too many last year at this time, so the amount was lower. So I'm so close.
Yeah, Lynda's very close, and Heather is getting close there too. Last I heard, she was at like about 2680. But Heather, if you're still in here, if you'll tell us where your hours are at right now. So Lynda's almost there, and Heather's nipping at her heels, but a little bit further behind.
Yeah.
Battery packs to charge phones.
Heather lost some too, she said.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, my camper actually has about 4 or 5 phone charge spots. So in my case, that's not a problem, but maybe for some other people. But these yurts actually do have electricity, so they can just plug their phones in.
Yeah.
The yurts don't have running water.
No, they don't have running water, but
you have to bring some jugs of water.
And there's a shower. Oh, that was the other thing. There's a place in the park to take a shower, and there is. Thank you for binge watching me.
Yeah, we used the shower last year because we stayed in a cabin.
Yeah.
Away a little ways, like
it's like over at the park entrance.
We stayed in a cabin about 15 minutes away.
There's a place where you can take a shower, and it's decent in there, so. And then you don't have running water in the yurt, but you can take a shower there. And there is a bathroom that's just across the street, across the little road from in front of the yurts.
Well, I know how I can keep from forgetting my slippers. I can just take them, clean them up nice and neat, and put them in the camper.
Yep, you can.
Then they're there, and I don't have to worry about it. Actually, the thing that I'm bringing Jan is a pasta maker that I won a while back, and I thought she would get better use of it. And so we went ahead and just put the box in the camper so we wouldn't forget it. I can't do that with my candle things, though, because they'll melt.
Yeah. Yeah, so it's going to be a lot of fun. See Jennifer's request.
Purple with sparkles. Oh, that's funny.
Yeah.
Well, my ladder ball thing changes into a cornhole thing, but you can only do ladder ball or cornhole. You can't do them both.
You can't do them both.
But it changes into 3 different things is basically what it is. It converts.
Yeah. And just for some of you that are not, if you don't have a channel where you make content, it doesn't matter. As long as you want to come out and meet everybody, come on out. We want to meet the viewers. We want to meet everybody.
Yeah. Yeah. So, the viewers get 2771. Ooh.
That's really good.
Yeah, that's good. You're about 229.
Yeah.
Doing good, Heather.
You're doing really good. That's exciting. Yeah, I should have all my hours if I don't get docked anymore.
The pavilion does have electricity.
Yeah.
Yes.
Bye, Luann. Yeah. Thank you.
Sweet.
Yeah, that is sweet. Yeah, so what else did you want to go over? What collaborations are going on?
I have my Pies of March video coming out tomorrow. And I have my emergency video coming out Monday. Jan and Lynda have already done their emergency video. And if you comment on the playlist on the Budget Preppers, you'll have a chance to win prizes. And there's at least 5 prizes that are listed right now. They'll probably end up with more.
Yeah, there's a lot more.
Video, I actually include the pictures of the prizes in the video. So if you want to see what the prizes are, I will be including that on my video on Monday.
And there's some really great prizes. It's like the hi. It's good to see you. There's some really great prizes, and that like Gail said, that Emergency is a collaboration hosted by the Budget Preppers, and so be sure to go over and check it out. But all through the month of March, there'll be videos on prepping out there. And the giveaway, some of the prizes, like one is a Jace case. And I don't know if any of you know what a Jace case is, but a Jace case is actually a little emergency case of prescription antibiotics and description, or a clear little booklet on how to use them all and under what circumstances you'd use them if you were ever in a situation where you needed to use antibiotics. And I purchased one before, and they are really nice. They're really nice, but they're pricey. So if you win one, feel very fortunate, because they are really a nice gift.
Yeah, I put the pictures on my thing, but I got to admit, I probably didn't look at them very well. I was putting it together, and I saw those with the thumbnail, and I thought, said I could include that on the video.
Oh,
Side of
that's awesome, Jan. I did not know you were an affiliate for Jace.
pictures. Hi,
Yeah,
Luann.
that's awesome.
Hi,
Yeah,
Luann.
I think they're really neat, you know,
Who will water your
to
garden?
add to your survival kits.
I'm probably, well, because we're going to be gone a couple of days longer than a normal trip. We have some people we used to go to church with that water our garden and feed our chickens. So we will probably be doing that.
Oh, that's nice.
We just leave our utility room back door open, and that person comes in, not into the house, but just into the utility room, and that's where the chicken feed is. And they feed the chickens, and they water the garden and feed the cats. So we'll have the cat food and the chicken food in there for them. So, and then the outside cat will probably just leave him a really big bowl of food and several bowls of water, and just leave him be.
Yeah, I'll have my son
Running
and
around
here taking care of everything, including Bianca. So
getting dinner ready. Yeah, I'm gonna make dinner right after this video comes out on the 11th. Okay. Oh, for emergency. Cool. Yeah, there's been some good videos out. I had one plan and decided to go with a different plan. But I think you guys are going to really enjoy that video. So that comes out on Monday. And because I was posting that video on Monday, I went ahead and moved my gardening video over to Thursday, which is going to normally be my garden tour day in the summer.
yeah.
So
you're
Monday
on a schedule
Monday
of when
is
you.
going to be survival seeds, and Thursday is going to be garden tours, and Wednesday is going to be Healthy Goes Wednesday, and Tuesdays anything goes, like dehydrating, recipe, collaboration.
I'm
So I
trying
got
to
a
develop
schedule.
a schedule, but I gotta
Yeah,
get.
I got a schedule for the spring and summer, but I'm not full blown into gardening yet, so I'm kind of just moving things around as need be.
Yeah, Jan and I got to get what we've got going. I'm thinking pretty soon here. I can't remember. We've got a date, but things kind of got in the way.
That's cool. Bushcraft family, I have you scheduled for Thursday. Is that cool? You were talking about maybe doing it this week. If you're serious, I'll leave it. If you're not, I can move it back a week and just schedule a regular time. Thought I would just ask you that real quick since you're in here. Then finish on making my homemade liquid laundry soap. I've been making my own laundry soap for about 3.5 years, maybe. I love it. It lasts forever.
Thank you for the prayer thing, Penny. That's really sweet.
Okay. Oh yeah, it's almost there. Wow, we talked an hour, almost an hour already, Lynda. Can you believe it?
Jennifer said it snowed today. Ugh.
I'm sorry. Yeah, I saw Jan got snow like last week, and I was like, oh my gosh.
Yeah, we had a tiny, tiny dusting in the morning, but it was
long
sweet.
past snow time.
Yeah, wow. Oh,
Listen
sorry.
to me.
We're going up to the 70s, Jennifer. I'm so sorry.
Oh, I'm glad. I'm glad you're going into the 70s. So you'll get to start planting then.
Yeah, I'll have a whole week of no rain, which I'm grateful, so grateful for.
I'm excited about the hydroponics though, because that'll allow me to grow things in the middle of the fall and winter. So I can take the gardening. So I can make at least one gardening video throughout the fall and winter season.
Yeah.
Because normally I fill in with cooking and crafts and soap making kind of stuff.
There's a woman, she's got a channel. She's out of North Carolina, and she lived up there where all the flooding was. And her property was safe, but she does hydroponics and all these towers in her garage. That's why I was asking about the garage. And it gets colder in North Carolina than where you're at. And I don't even think she puts heat in there, but I think it stays warm enough for the hydroponics. And She actually grows everything all winter long. She's got lettuce and spinach and
Yeah.
tomato. You know, she's got
I want to try to
everything
keep it
going.
contained to that one shelf in there. You know what I
Yeah,
mean? And since it's in the dining room, it won't be like light shining in our eyes while we're sleeping. You know what I
exactly.
mean? But it'll be light, like when he gets up in the morning to go to work, there'll be enough light that he doesn't bump into anything.
Yeah,
It'll be like a little night light in there.
it'll be
That's
nice.
my plan. I actually might start working on that tomorrow. My husband's going to go to lunch for his birthday with his daughters tomorrow, and I'm going to stay home and do gardening, and I might start working on some of that project.
Do you have a water pump that you use
No.
for the hydroponics?
Mm-mm.
Oh, you don't use a water pump? You just change out the water all constantly, or oh, you don't know?
I know nothing.
Oh,
I know nothing. I thought you just plugged them in and there was a light and you put the
you got
water.
the kit. Yeah, so there'll be a pump that'll come with it. Yeah.
Oh yeah. I'm gonna buy the little machine
I
thing.
didn't know if you were making it from scratch or if you had bought the kit.
You know I don't got those kind of skills. Oh my gracious. Oh no,
Hey,
no, no.
my computer's done. So my granddaughter got my computer entirely built. So the next live will probably be on that computer.
Oh, that's cool.
And it is so awesome. It's so fast and so big. And I have 2 screens.
Need a water pump. Yeah. I don't know what they come with. It's on my Amazon wish list, so I'm hoping maybe like Mother's Day, and I picked out like 3, and then I thought maybe he could buy one for Mother's Day, maybe I'll get one for Christmas, maybe I'll buy one for myself, and I'll end up with the end game is to have about 3 or 4 and keep
Yeah.
them all on that shelf in there. Even if, because it's got, how they made the baker's rack with like that metal
Yeah.
stuff. I may have to go and have hubby cut. Anyway, I'm going to have to figure some things out. There's some things that are going to have to be figured out, but we'll figure it out.
Yeah. That'll be fun. That'll be fun.
Yeah, it will be fun. May have to make trays so the water, because you got to think about the watering factor. Or maybe you don't. I don't know. I don't
Which
know
one
anything.
is the one that you grow fish and is
That's,
that aquaponics where you grow fish and vegetables?
I think it's aquaponics. Yeah. Hydroponics is
Just the water.
the water and solution, I think.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm going to watch some more of Mike's videos. He's the one I know probably the best. Mike from Mike's Chaotic Gardening and Yogi Hollow Farm. Those
Yeah.
are the only 2 I personally follow that do it. But there's several others. Like there's some in the survival seeds that also have all these cool machines. I know
Yeah.
Lori from It All Adds Up from the Survival Seeds collaboration. She won one of those machines from Survival Seeds. I was like, oh, I want one.
Yeah, it would be really neat, huh? I'd like to have one.
Thank you, Dave Knight. Much
Never
appreciated. Yeah,
got one.
that's, I keep adding things to my list, pretty much my little sheltered life that I've lived, YouTube has kind of gotten me out of my comfort zone. And I try these things, and some things I try I like. Some things I try I don't like or I'm not very good at. But one thing that did kind of take was the soap making. I did try that and instantly loved it.
That's awesome.
However, the crochet did not take.
I mean, there's just some things that when you do them, you're feeling like, oh wow, I really like doing this, and so it creates that drive in you to continue doing it. And
And
other
sometimes
things,
you have a natural ability to do it.
exactly,
You didn't know you did, right? Like
exactly.
this, I always I've done gardening for 20 years.
Yeah,
But before YouTube, I didn't quite know how to amend my soil. I mostly tried crop rotation, kind of things like that.
Yeah.
I did kind of learn that in school, but
Yeah.
hori knife, yeah. Yeah, that's quite a little cool tool there. I love it.
Oh, I think I'm going to get them. I think I got an email saying that they were sent. So, yeah, Jennifer, I think I got an email saying that my seeds
Oh,
had.
it's Jan live. Oh, we're cutting into
We
Jan's.
need to make sure.
Okay, we gotta go, guys. Simply Jan Homestead is live right now. And then right after her will be Scott with Rambling with the Brums. So this is the Friday Night Hideout. Thank you, Lynda, for coming up with me.
Well, thank you for having me, and thank you everybody for coming.
Heather from Milk and Honey Heritage Farms, and we're going to talk about the 20 prepping questions challenge that Bushcraft Family has put out. So go by and say hi to Simply Jan Homestead. I'm going to go make my dinner and listen to Jan. Thank you guys all for coming in. Bye, guys.
Bye.
Hi, Tamara.